Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is all about Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Foundation. I'm wearing it now. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Not just saying that, I've been testing it out for around 4 months now, in cold, in hot, in sweaty, for longevity, whether it separates on the skin, and I have to say that it's a massive thumbs up. I'd love to know how you're getting on with it, but if you want to see it applied, carry on watching. Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Foundation. Now, I have been testing this bad boy out for about 4 months now, and the reason being is that if I like this foundation, then I will then put it in my kit. If it ticks all the boxes on how it looks, how it sits, how it lasts, then if it's good enough for me, it's good enough for all of you guys when I apply it on you. So, nothing on the skin at the moment, just skincare. Now, the good thing about this, I'm actually going to read it out because there's a lot of information on here. It's got hyaluronic acid in here, which I absolutely love, which is going to help plump up the skin, and it's really beautiful for the skin because it's going to flood your skin with water and really hydrate. It smooths the skin with Bix Active, which helps decrease the appearance of oiliness and visibly reduces the look of shine and pores. It brightens, it evens, it plumps, it defends. It's vegan, and most importantly for me, for all of you who always say that their foundation doesn't last on them, it lasts for up to 16 hours. So if you prep your skin well, you use a primer, you set your makeup, etc, etc, then you're going to get the full benefits of this. Now, this shade is a shade 7, which is ever so slightly dark for me right now because my tan has started to go. But it was perfect for me for the summertime. So I'm going to start by using the Invisible UV Flawless Primer, which has an SPF in as well, SPF 50++. Comes out looking like this. So I'm going to pop that all over. This is amazing. I mean, I have to say, I have never applied a primer quite like it on the skin. When it says that it visibly diminishes the appearance of those pores, I mean, you can see already the skin looks insane, and we're on a very dark day right now, so I'm basically going to my camera light. It gives the skin a really lovely sheen, no sparkles in it, but just a really lovely sheen. Pop that all over, and then we're going to go in with the foundation. Now, sometimes when I'm really like I'm in a rush in the morning on the school run, I take these 3 products, which is the primer, the foundation, and then also Wonder Glow, and I mix them together on my hands and I put it all over. And that just, you know, evens my skin tone out, but creates the most insane finish on the skin. I can't, like, you just need to use the 3 together and mix with your hands. Now, because the Beautiful Skin Foundation hasn't got any light reflecting particles in, I like to pop in a little bit of Wonder Glow, which is a light reflecting base, which gives you a really instant glow. And then I actually mix it in with the foundation. So, because I don't need much, I just like to even the skin tone out. I don't want to apply much. So I've kind of put about that on my hand. And then you can either apply it with the Hollywood complexion brush, or any brush that you've got that you want to apply it with. I'll mix it a little bit with my finger, or you just apply it with your fingers and apply it all over, but I will use the brush for today. And I'm just going to go sort of like in the center of the face, going up to that hairline, and always brushing down, never brush up, because we all have hairs on our face. I'm quite hairy around this area. So if I brush up, then the foundation is going to sit underneath the hairs, and then it's going to make the hair stand out. Top tip for you guys. There we go. I tend to get a little bit redder in the center of my face, so I'm going to concentrate in the center of the face and then sort of buff it and bring it down past the jawline. There's nothing really on the brush, but I'm just, you know, making sure that you don't see where it stops. A tiny bit here. I'm just doing half my face at the moment so you guys can see the difference. And then I like to go in with my hands at the end and warm the foundation into the skin. Now this is quite fast, and as I said before, it is slightly warm for me, but for the sake of today it doesn't really matter. So that is one side of my face done, really, really lightly. The light reflecting properties in there is from Wonderglow and also from the primer as well. But yeah, it's a really, really lovely difference. But if you go really, really close, you can't see the makeup sitting on the skin. It sits really beautifully on the skin as well. Sometimes I take it a little bit up to the eye area. So let's go a little bit more on the, just apply a little bit more on the other side of my face. But honestly, take my tips and apply those 3 products together. I'll do a little live one morning whilst I do it, and then you can see how it looks. And that primer is really nice, mixed in with a tinted moisturiser, whatever brand you've got. I don't use a beauty blender, never have one in my kit, still go back to brushes and fingers. Just never gone down that beauty blender road, never got on trend with it, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's beautiful, really, really beautiful. And I took it away to Spain with me where it was, you know, 30 degrees, and it did withstand the test of sweatiness. I actually filmed a video, and I don't know what I've done with it now, of how it looked like 4 hours later when I came back from dinner, and it still looks really, really lovely. There we go. Just going to use my finger and just apply a little bit more. There's loads of shades to choose from as well, so like you can do your cool tones, your warm tones, your neutral tones. Go to a Charlotte Tilbury counter and get colour matched, okay? Don't do it online if you can, because then you'll get your exact match. I think it's far more beneficial and a lot more precise going in person if you can do. So that is the application of Beautiful Skin foundation. Let's just check I haven't missed anywhere. But the warming with the pressing the foundation in with your fingers afterwards is important, because I think it warms it and helps with that longevity. I may just put a tiny bit under my nose. And for extra longevity as well, guys, if you suffer from makeup that can slide around, the Airbrush Flawless setting spray, sometimes, actually a lot of the time on my brides that need like 15-hour wear, I will pop this on first and then apply the foundation just for that extra glow. So now what I could do is I could spritz over the top just to help the longevity before I go in with my bronzer and blusher and what have you. So there we have it. That is Beautiful Skin foundation. There's nothing really more to say about it. What I will do now is go in with some blusher, the Hollywood Flawless filter to give that extra bit of glow, some highlighting, and of course finishing off with, you can either finish off with the Airbrush Flawless bronzer, or this is my Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. This is my go-to at the moment. I would go into the bronzer sometimes if I want a contour, or if I am going on a bigger night where I just want a heavier look, but I like dewy, so I will always use the cream bronzer, which is insane. So now that I've applied the Beautiful Skin foundation, I've sprayed, I mean the skin looks nice, you can run out with it as it is, but I like to warm the complexion up, so I'm going to go in and do that, enjoy the look in fast forward motions. is the makeup applied. I've done a really fast application, but look how beautiful that is sitting on the skin. So I've applied the creamy bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. I've applied a blush that I have of my own, the highlighter from this little gorgeous kit here. Whoops, that way around. And I'm going to go ahead and spray just to set. And it also gives the face a really nice extra glow. And then I've set the makeup a tiny bit in the T-zone with the Flawless powder, which I'll go in with again as well. So I'm just going to pick this up so you can have a closer look, because I've not got another light from here, so I'm just using my lovely vertical windows. So there we go. That is the skin in natural daylight. Let's have a little close up. You see, you do not see it sitting on the skin. It's really beautiful. Hence the name. Let's go in and do a tiny little bit more just in the T-zone of powder. And then obviously if you wanted a contour, you can go in and contour and stuff afterwards. But this is a really natural look. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Big fan. I'm using shade 7. Please let me know if you've used a Beautiful Skin foundation, because I'd like to know how you're getting on with it. And if there's any questions you've got, then let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing your pictures soon. Please send them on to me. Lots of love.